Hello, I'm Dan Norenberg, advisor, coach, and consultant to strategic and executive leadership teams. Welcome to Norenberg's 90 Seconds. In these short clips, I'm going to tell you about a leadership challenge. I'm going to describe where a leader was struggling, briefly scope the situation, and then in about 90 seconds, I'll share with you the tool, the idea, the insight that we discussed to help this leader be more successful. And in doing so, should you encounter a situation like this at some time in the future, you'll have an additional resource or idea to help you be more successful. Here's today's situation, anonymously of course. I was approached by a leader and her team. They were frustrated as they were driving a change program across their business. And they were frustrated because they couldn't seem to get people to see any value in risk-taking. People were satisfied with the status quo, and nobody seemed to recognize that they could learn or possibly benefit from failure or making mistakes. And they asked me what to do. I made some observations of the team and their interactions with the organization. I had some things to share with them. So here's Norenberg's 90 seconds. You can start the clock right now. Try again, fail better, said Samuel Beckett. The problem is most of us don't learn to fail better, and here's why. There are 3 degrees to failure. First degree failure is when we say we want to do something, but we fail to start it. Second degree failure is when we say we want to do something, we start it, but we fail to finish. And third degree failure is when we say we want to do something, we start it, we finish it, and the outcome doesn't meet the expectations that we have or the expectations of our stakeholders. We don't learn from first degree failure, and we don't learn from second degree failure because we don't have an outcome to compare to the expectation. We only learn, as Beckett described, from third degree failure. So I suggest that this team go back into the business, and as part of their brief, encourage people in the organization to map their failures. First degree failures, those things that they say they wanted to do as an individual, as a team, but they failed to start it. Or second degree failure, those things that they wanted to do, they started it, but they failed to finish. Or third degree failure, those things that they started, finished, but it failed to meet the expectation of them or their stakeholders. That's where the pay dirt is in third degree failure. If you want to benefit and get better at failure and learn from failure, you've got to take it to the third degree. I'm Dan Norenberg, and that's Norenberg's 90 Seconds. Thanks for listening.